Such a great song. That's Free Ride right here on Dan Radio Style from the Edgar Winters group. Doing something a little different this time. I'm going to be going out with the same song I'm going in with, but it's two different parts, and it's just, that's an amazing song to me. It's just a great, awesome energy. Like, how can you not get into that song? Anyway, Dan Radio Style. I have a small problem with music, apparently. Anyways, inspired action. When to act, when to wait. Huh? What? When? How? When do we do this? How do we decide this? What? Because there's a lot of people that are under the impression that law of attraction, it is about attracting things to you, but there is a time for action. And I know a lot of us aren't sure when, and then there's a whole group of us, I think, too, that don't believe we're supposed to act at all, that this should just literally fall into our lap. I don't agree with that. People can cite whatever they want. You can argue and disagree, and that's fine. I'm not going to try to debate this with anybody. That's not where I come from. My experiences, definitely that's not true. I have not had things ever really just fall in my lap. There's been a few times where doors opened right in front of me, where things are about as close to falling in your lap as you could hope, but still required me to do something, still required me to start a dialogue, still required me to fill out an application, still required me to get in my car and drive down to someplace and make something happen. So in my mind, the big question is knowing when to actually act. So I think that's really the focus and the core of what I'm talking about in this particular video. Now, I will say one key thing just right off the bat that's always been a great indicator to me, and I know has stopped many people. So we're going to cover this point just right out of the gate because I think this is awesome. I think it's a great indication that this is probably an action you need to take. But a lot of people read this experience and say, oh, no, I don't want to. I'm scared to. But when it feels nervous, when you get clammy, when you get nervous in the heart, when you start getting those, your pulse picks up, you start getting nervous, maybe even you get a little extra heat up in your head. Right? When you think about the action that you're about to take, maybe your SP happens to walk into the room, right? And you're seeing him, you're sitting there, and you look up and he sees you, and then you're like, oh my God, I want to talk to him. I should totally talk to him. Oh, but I'm so scared. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Talk to him. That's what you should do. Yeah, you're scared, you're nervous. That's because this is something that you need to do. It's a growth factor built into it. There is a level of confidence that you'll gain from this experience. That's why there is that nervousness. It's not because it's dangerous. It's not because it's going to hurt you. It's not because that's a bad idea. It's because it's going to evolve us. It's getting us out of our comfort zone. And I promise you, growth always gets us out of our comfort zone. That's what growth is. Staying in your comfort zone, no growth. Zero growth. You stay in the same little area. When you grow up a little, what? Now I'm up out of my comfort zone. Oh my God, it's so nerve-wracking. Yes. So that's one great physiological way to tell that I probably should consider doing this approach. Inspired action is kind of an amazing thing just in and of itself. I think it's beautiful, in fact. I think it's a big part of kind of when you really start to pay attention to the way the world speaks to us, the way conditions show up, the way coincidences can happen. Coincidences I use in finger quotes. Of course, I don't believe in coincidence. I think everything is kind of happening because of the thoughts and deeds and actions and all the things that we're actually working on. And this is what is causing this coincidence to occur. When we start to pay attention to all the things that are happening to us in life, all the cool things that are around us that are showing us the way because of the thoughts we're thinking, because I've been focusing on my specific person, because I've been focusing on this new job, because I've been focusing on more money, that things are going to start to show up in your life that will help, one, guide you to your next set of steps, right? So a lot of times there's something that needs to happen. Say, for example, just to use a stupid example, I want to be a great MMA fighter, right? I've got zero training whatsoever, but I'm going to be an MMA fighter. Maybe I'm a young man, right? I'm going to be an MMA fighter. All the women are going to love me. I'm going to be the toughest man in the world. I'm going to be Mr. Macho. I've taken zero training. I know nothing about self-defense or martial arts or fighting, really, but I'm going to do this. Well, what's going to happen is at some point, next day or two or three, friend's going to pop up, be like, yeah, there's this Eddie Barra gym or whatever the Barra guys, I forget their names, whatever, right? There's this gym that's just opening up. It's really cool. And you're going to be like, what? Someone's talking about my thing. Coincidentally. Oh, that's an inspired action where you'd be like, whoa, where is this gym of which you speak? I would like to be a part of that. That sounds wonderful. Oh my God, that's right by my house. What a coincidence. Again, things will show up. You still have to act. You're still going to need to go to the gym. You still need to sign out, fill out some paperwork, figure out how you're going to pay for it. But it's opening that door. That door is showing itself. Fear of action is something that many of us experience. It's debilitating. It holds us back. And really, a lot of these things are coming from ego. They're coming from that standard thought process of, what if I don't succeed? Now, law of attraction, we frequently talk about creating the outcomes you'd like, right? You focus on what you'd like to experience, and thusly you'll get more of that experience by focusing on it. And we frequently talk about, if you're trying to make something go away, and you focus on the thing that you're trying to make go away, it will never, ever go away. So when you're afraid to do an action, when you're afraid to do something about it, you're actually putting that blocker up for yourself. You're actually seeing this fear, this concern, this whatever, and you use that as a reason to push it away. You're trying to create all this stuff and bring it to you, but then you poo-poo it when it shows up. We've got to understand that, yeah, there's going to be times where we're going to be a little nervous about the decision that we've got to make. We're going to have to make a decision. There's a lot of us that are afraid to do that. Should I keep going? Should I not? One great decision that I get frequently, and I think this is a great place to bring it up right now. You'll have these situations where people they'll try and they're trying to get their SP closer to them and all this. They've done all this work. They've worked on themselves, blah, blah, blah. They hear the same story over and over, and it's okay. We're all going through the same stuff. It's why we're on these videos, right? So a lot of us are trying to make this outcome come, and we're frustrated. And so we kind of want to throw our hands up. Some of us, I think we do it because we're hoping the universe is going to be like, no, don't do that. And then I think others of us are doing it because we're just so freaking frustrated. We're tired of it. We're tired of the effort. And so we face that option. Should I stay or should I go, right? That whole, should I keep doing this, keep trying, or should I just finally let go? And a lot of people, the letting go is the giving up. And that, again, letting go from a giving up standpoint does work. You'll be surprised of the things that happen when you do that. That is not necessarily the exact same thing as letting go, like Goddard talks about, when you do it because you know it's already happened, and you let go because it's coming, and I don't worry about it. But the letting go from frustration, believe it or not, counts and accomplishes a great deal. But many of us, again, we get scared to make this decision. Should I stop? Should I not stop? Should I stop? Look, the universe knows you still want this person. You can stop doing imaginal work for a week. It ain't going to matter. Trust me. You can stop for a month. You can stop for 3 months probably, especially if you've put enough time and effort into this. So there's nothing wrong with giving that a try, is my point. You can always change your mind. And this is something I think a lot of people forget too. Unless you're literally hopping on the phone and cursing the person that you're going to give up on, and that's your way of letting go, yeah, that's not a good idea. And you're probably going to do yourself some damage. But if you literally just wake up one morning and say, you know what, I'm not going to do my daily meditations. I'm just going to take a day off. I'm going to meditate and think about something else I enjoy. That's good. Try it. See what happens. You can do your meditations again tomorrow and think about your SP. You can always change your mind. But if you never walk down that path of, let it go, if you never walk down that path and you're at that place, you don't know what's down that road. You don't know what you're going to uncover. You know, there used to be a game show here in the States, it's what's behind doors. Like there's 3 doors, and you'd open one up and it might be a chicken walking around inside, and you'd open another one up. Maybe there's an entire bedroom set. I don't know. Maybe there's a pinball machine, something weird. And then you open up the 3rd door and it's a vacation to Europe, right? Like whatever, some fantastic thing, and balloons fall from the sky and oh my God. Well, if you never open up door number 3, you're never going to see what's behind it. So again, meditation's a great place. If you're concerned about coming to these answers, I recommend starting from a meditative place. Get your energy in a good, happy, safe, comfortable, non-needy kind of place, just very peace and tranquil. Get your energy in a good place. And then ask the universe, hey, universe, can you kick me some signs as to the direction I could go? Can you help me see the direction that I need to go? Help me find the next steps that I need to make. Help me understand where my next inspired action is going to be. Help inspire me through action. When you come to the universe with these questions, with these decisions, desires, when you ask the universe to show me the way, you will be surprised how quickly things start to show up in our paths. When we're constantly in flux in our minds, do I want this? Do I not want this? Do I want this? Do I not want this? I'm so scared. Oh my God, he doesn't like me. He does like me. He doesn't like me, right? When we're just stuck in our mindsets there and fighting that game all the time, you are not noticing the things that are happening around you because you've got your own little internal struggle. Commit to a decision for a while, at least, for at least a day, right? All right, I want him today. Tomorrow, we'll see. I'll revisit this tomorrow morning. Today, I want him. Universe, show me the way. Show me what I can do. What can I do? What can I do to help this situation? What maybe do I need to work on with myself? Show me that. What can I do to help this? Because there's going to be action. I promise you. It's not going to be all the time, but there will definitely be things that you will need to do and want to do to get to your outcome. It's not going to just come without any work on your part, without any evolution on your part, without any moments where you have to do things from you. It will be a mixture of everything. Nothing in life comes without some sort of experience to it, some sort of doing something. Even watching the TV requires you to do something. You got to turn it on. You got to turn on the cable, whatever you got to do. You got to switch channels. You got to do stuff. There's a doing aspect. So get some guidance. Let it be inspired and let it show you the way and see if that makes a difference in getting you down that path of your dreams come true. It's a beautiful place when it happens, certainly. Going out with a different part of Free Ride by the Edgar Winters Group. Amazing song. Love this song. It's right here on Dan Radio Style.
Come on and take a free ride.